Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little treat for y'all. I'm going to be doing a 19 questions about me video. So I was intentionally going to do my makeup while I answered those questions, but I decided to just answer my questions and just focus on that because it was pretty hard to do my makeup and answer questions. I found myself slacking on one or the other. I'm just going to start off with question number 1. What does your channel name mean? So my channel name is Linpin. It's also my Instagram name and also my business name is Linpin. So it actually started off, my name is Linda. My mom used to call me Linpin and my sister's name is Lauren, so they used to call her Lorpoor. So it just went from there. So now I'm Linpin. My friends know me by Linpin. Coworkers sometimes call me Linpin. So yeah, Linpin it is. So number 2, where were you born? I was actually born in Battersfeld, Germany. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I only lived there for like the first second I was born. So my dad was in the military and yeah, I was born in Battersfeld, Germany. One of the most interesting facts about me. Number 3, where are you now? Right now, I am in Pasadena, Texas. It's about 15 minutes outside of downtown Houston. And I pretty much grew up here. I've been here since I was 13 years old. I consider Texas my home. Number 4, what would your parents have named you if you were a boy? That was a very interesting question. I actually never realized how much I wanted to know that question myself. I ended up texting my mom just a couple minutes before I started making this video. And I texted her, I said, so I know this is super random, but if I were a boy, what would you have named me? And she was like, yeah, you're right. That was pretty random. My dad's middle name is actually Travis, so they were going to name me Travis, or they had talked about naming me Travis. My dad, I text him, but he's like, I actually don't remember talking about if you were a boy, what would we name you? But then I mentioned the Travis thing, and he said, yeah, that sounds like it could have happened because my little brother's middle name is actually Travis as well. So number 5, what is my eye color? I have green eyes. A lot of people tell me I have hazel eyes. I don't have hazel eyes. They're green for sure. They tend to change colors, so I guess sometimes they can come off hazel, but they're green. Number 6, what is my favorite candle scent? I am a sucker for apple cinnamon. I love the way apple cinnamon smells, but for me, I can only use it the beginning of fall. I can't use it in the summer, can't use it in the spring. I can only use it from fall to about maybe January. After New Year's starts to become spring, that's when I'll start using my flowery or clean scents, because apple cinnamon to me just reminds me of the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So yeah, apple cinnamon it is. And actually, a quick fun story about that. At first, Ozzy didn't like it. He wanted to get different scents. He wanted to get, I don't even remember, some different scents, and I was like, no, we're having apple cinnamon. Apple cinnamon has to be around holidays. And at first, he wasn't on board, but now he loves apple cinnamon. Come springtime, I'm trying to pick out a candle scent, and he wants apple cinnamon, and I'm like, you can't have apple cinnamon. It's not fall. It's not the holidays. You have to wait. So yeah, that's my favorite. Number 7, can you cook? I like to think that I can cook. Ozzy has never complained. I like cooking. It takes me a minute to get to cooking, but I like to cook. I like to experiment. Currently, I'm actually on a keto diet, so it's kind of taken some work to do different recipes and keep myself on board this keto train. And it's been good so far. The one thing I hate about cooking though is dishes. Dishes are my least favorite. I hate dishes. I hate dishes. I've been begging Ozzy for a dishwasher, but maybe one day I'll get one. Okay, so number 8. What is my sign? I am a Leo. I've read the descriptions of a Leo. I'm not sure if it all applies to me. Some of it does, but you know, I feel like a lot of stuff can be applied to anyone. It's very easy to apply things to anyone, so yeah. Number 9, what scares me about getting old? I'm really not scared of getting old. At one point I was scared of death, but I'm not as scared anymore. But I would say the one thing that scares me about getting old is my parents. Just knowing that as I get older, they get older as well. And just the thought of losing them, I can't stand the thought of losing any of my parents. So that would probably be the one thing that scares me. I guess wrinkles, but wrinkles are inevitable. So I guess eventually if I need to, I'll get a facelift. Just kidding, Ozzy. I know he would hate me if I ever did that. Number 10. What is the last thing that I bought? So I actually had an emergency on Saturday. I text my niece that works at Sephora. What would she recommend for a quick acne relief? Because I had 2 pimples that wanted to show up and I was not about to have it. So I needed something quick, fast, and easy. So she actually recommended this Murad Rapid Relief Acne Spot Treatment. And as if you can see, I mean, you can't really tell that I have anything on my face. Put this on and it's gone in 4 hours. The maximum strength formula reduces blemish size and redness within 4 hours, and boy did it work. If you guys ever need any treatment relief or anything like that, highly recommend. Check it out if you guys want to. It's at Sephora for about 22 bucks. You just need a little bit thin layer. It worked like a charm. I highly recommend and will definitely be buying this again if I ever run out. Okay, number 11. What is my favorite holiday? Can you guys guess what my favorite holiday is? I don't know if y'all know. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see my Christmas sweater. If you can't tell already, my favorite holiday is definitely Christmas. I love everything about Christmas. I love the family get-togethers, the friends get-togethers. I love to have everybody just seems so much happier around this time of year for some reason. It's something in the air, I guess. I don't know. I love this time of year. It's my favorite. I'm the type of person who puts my tree up a week before Thanksgiving because usually the day after Thanksgiving, we put up my parents' tree. So yeah, I'm pretty extra when it comes to the holidays. If you walk into my house, it's pretty extra. Number 12, a guilty pleasure. So I was thinking about this and trying to figure out what my guilty pleasure would be. And my guilty pleasure would probably be I Love Lucy. I love that show. I love her. I love Lucille Ball. She's amazing. She's hilarious. I love watching her shows. I could literally binge watch her shows all the time. If I put on I Love Lucy, I'm good. I'm set. So actually, like my vanity, if you guys saw it, it's a little Lucy shrine. I have Lucy posters. I have Lucy pop characters. I'm gonna show y'all real quick what this Lucy shrine looks like. All right, guys, here we go. This is my Lucy shrine. These are on my wall. This is my vanity. My Lucy shrine. I have Lucy pop characters, Lucy in the Factory. This is Ricky playing the bongo drum. This is Lucy in her housewife dress. You can't really see it's behind there. I made this. It's a Lucy calendar. I haven't filled it in for this week, but I have my Lucy postcards. I made it like a Lucy theme. One of my best friends got me this years ago, and I still have it in his box. They're pretty cute. I have my Lucy shot glasses. More Lucy pop characters, and the same best friend who got me those cups got me this last year for my birthday, and I was so happy because it added to my Lucy shrine. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, I love Lucy. Okay, so yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm obsessed with I Love Lucy. I actually got Ozzy into I Love Lucy. Now he wants to watch I Love Lucy. So if I'm trying to figure out what to watch before I go to bed, because I love to watch TV before I go to bed, he's always like, can you put on an I Love Lucy episode? So yeah, it's pretty awesome when you can share that, one of your favorite things with your significant other. Number 13, what do I binge watch? Okay, so outside of I Love Lucy, because I can watch her show all the time, I have the whole series that Ozzy got me a few years ago. I could watch that all the time, but other than that, Grey's Anatomy and Friends. I right now am on a Friends binge watch because they're about to take the series off of Netflix come January 1st. Tear. I love that show. It makes me so sad, but I heard that they're supposed to put it on HBO Max, which don't even get me started on that because I don't even know. Now I'm gonna have to get HBO Max just for Friends, so thank you. Thank you, Netflix. Anyways, so yeah, those are my 3 favorite shows. I could binge watch those shows all the time. They're my absolute favorites. Number 14 is item I never leave the house without. Okay, besides my actual phone, wallet, keys, all that kind of stuff, probably a lipstick or a lip gloss. Yeah, I have so many different colors and lip glosses in my purse because I just don't know what kind of day it's gonna be. So I have them all in my purse, and that's one thing I can't leave the house without. Number 15. Am I an evening or a morning person? I am definitely more of an evening person rather than a morning person. If I have to, I can be a morning person, but I'm definitely more of an evening person. I'd rather spend my nights doing things than the mornings, if that makes any sense. But if I have the choice to go to work at 7 in the morning and get off early, I will take that. I'd rather be at work early and leave early than go in late and stay late, if that. So yeah, I can be a morning person if forced to, but I am more of an evening person for sure. Number 16, what is my favorite movie genre? My favorite movie genre is rom-coms. I'm a hopeless romantic. I love me a good rom-com. You know, 27 Dresses, I'm there. One of my favorite rom-coms. Actually, one of my favorite rom-coms would definitely be Miss Congeniality. Top favorite movie ever. 17. What is good in my life right now? Everything. Everything is good in my life. I really don't have anything bad about my life going on right now. My family is good. My siblings are all good. I'm proud of all my siblings. My brother went into the Air Force. My other brother's about to graduate high school. My sister's about to graduate law school. I'm a proud big sister of all my siblings. My little sisters are doing good. My parents are doing good. Everyone's healthy. Ozzy's good. His business is thriving. His YouTube is thriving. Everything's going good for all my loved ones, my best friends. Everything's going good for them. So everything's going good in my life. I really have no complaints. Probably one of my favorite things about my life. There's 2 top favorite things about my life going on right now. One being I am getting married next year, so I would say that's probably one of my favorite things going on in my life. So it's fun getting to plan a wedding. I am excited. Excited to see how this wedding plans out, which I'm super excited about. And then number 2, I am actually going into I'm starting my own business come February. In the beginning of February, I will be officially Linpin hairstylist. I started off working as an assistant right out of cosmetology. I worked as an assistant for almost 3 years. Come April, after 3 years, I figure it's about time for me to do something on my own. But these past 3 years have been awesome, working under an amazing mentor. I appreciate him so much. I feel like I've learned enough. I'm still constantly learning, but that's just with everyday growth. You know, you're always going to be learning. You never stop learning for sure. Everything's good in my life. I can't complain. Life is great right now. Number 18. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? I think I'm an extrovert. I don't think I'm introverted. I come off pretty shy when I first meet people, but it's not because of shyness. I'm a people watcher, if that makes sense. I like to see people and see how their personalities are, see how they act, and then from there I go based on their personality on how I act with them, if that makes any sense. I kind of feed off of your personality. So if you're high energy and full of life, I'm gonna probably try to match that. If you're calmer, you know, your personality's a little more chill, I'll match that as well. So I think I'm extroverted, but I like to match people's personalities for sure. Okay, so the last question, number 19. My biggest accomplishments. What is my biggest accomplishment? The question that everyone wants to know about themselves, not about me. So number 19, biggest accomplishment. Okay, that's a tough question. So maybe around like 21, 22, I definitely had a major life transformation. I took myself out of a place that I was at the time. Nothing awful or anything, but I was raised in a certain way and I kind of took myself out of that. And from there, I definitely was able to grow and find myself. It took a while for me to find myself for sure, but around 21, 22, maybe 22, I feel like I definitely found myself. I've had a lot of restrictions on my life. There was a lot of things that I wasn't allowed to do, nothing physically or anything, just I grew up very strict. So being able to find myself and come out of that, it was a huge relief, one. And then two, it was nice that I really found who I was and what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do and where my passions were. Ever since high school, I wanted to be a cosmetologist. I wanted to do hair. I've always been obsessed with hair and the makeup world. That's one of my hugest passions. I'm a sucker for a transformation, by the way, if you haven't noticed. My two favorite movies are Miss Congeniality and Princess Diaries, that both involve huge transformations. So yeah. So I feel like I was always meant to be in the beauty world. That was just something I was always meant to do. And come 22, there was a lot of restrictions in my life that didn't allow me to do hair and makeup when I was in high school. So when I was 21, 22, I took myself out of that, and I was in business school at the time. I was working at a bank, and it was when I met Ozzy that he could tell that I wasn't very passionate about what I was going to school for. I wasn't passionate about what I was setting myself up to do. I think I was going for business administration. There was no passion there. And I am not the type of person where I want to live my life at a job that I'm not happy with. I want to be passionate about something. I can't just sit behind a desk and do nothing. If that works for you, that's amazing, but I'm not that person. I'm definitely more of a creative person. I like to be doing stuff with my hands. I like to be, creative. That's just me. So when I was going through college, Ozzy could tell I wasn't happy, and we were talking, and he was just like, what is something that you've always been passionate about? And right there, it clicked, and I was like, I've always wanted to do hair. That's something I've always been passionate about. I've always wanted to be in the beauty world, do makeup, make people feel good. That's just something I've always wanted to do. And for Christmas, he surprised me and ended up paying for my cosmetology class the first semester. And he said, look, here you go. This is for Christmas. If you like it, go with it. If not, at least you can say you gave it a go. And the rest is history. I'm here almost 5 years later since then, and I'm about to start my own business. So, that's one of, finding myself is probably my biggest accomplishment. And I'm forever grateful for my parents for supporting me, for Ozzy for pushing me for that. So there's just so much to be happy for right now. I'm definitely proud that I was able to get this far, and I couldn't have done it alone at all. I have the support, like I said, from my parents, my fiance, from my mentor, my best friends. Everyone has been there supporting me and being right behind me. So I couldn't have lived my biggest accomplishment without all these people around me. So yeah, I'm amazed with how my life has turned out for sure. All right, so that's the end. Way to get all cheesy, Linda, but that's the end. And that was all my 19 questions about me. All right, guys, so if you guys do like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to get all the latest videos from Linpin, click on that notification bell to get all the latest videos coming out. I have another surprise for y'all. So coming up with content for my channel. Ozzy's deciding to sacrifice himself. So once I hit 250 subscribers, Ozzy said that he will come on my channel and I can do his makeup. So who wants to see that? If you do, please subscribe. Ask people to subscribe. Tell people about it. You know, share this video, please. And maybe we can see Ozzy would get his makeup done. I'm gonna tag one person because I really don't know anybody too much in the YouTube community. One person I do know outside of Ozzy is Valamilk, which she already did it. She's the one that tagged me in it. So Ozzy, I'm tagging you in this challenge, Oz Mechanics. I'm gonna go ahead and link his information down below in the description. So if you guys want to see that video, we'll see when it comes up. Let's see. All right, guys, thank you so much, and have a Merry Christmas if I don't end up posting before then. Bye, guys.